Hello crafters, welcome back to my channel Crafty Nina UK. I have a sort of unboxing video with a review, and I'll also put a bit of footage of me doing this kit, and then I will probably do a little bit of a talk and my thoughts at the end of the video. So the reason it's a sort of unboxing is I ordered this kit, I think it was pre-Christmas, I think it was an offer, so I will put all the details in the description. Not sponsored or my own money used. So I bought this kit pre-Christmas. It arrived, I was just opened up the box and thought, right, I'll review it when I have time to make a video. However, it came with some really cute stuff. So I thought, well, rather than just unboxing and looking at the kit itself, I'd show you what came as part of my package. So it came with some really lovely tissue paper, a really adorable pin. Look at that. That's so cute. Tells you who packaged your order. But I really like that. It's a lovely little Christmas pin. And then it came with some little cards for Christmas as well. And this is what I ordered, the Red Robin. So it's from the Crafty Kit Company, proudly made in Scotland, and 100% guaranteed crafting fun. So we'll take a look at what's inside. So, oops. Right, we'll just make sure I'm still in frame. So here we go. This is what's in here. So you've got various bits of wool. So black, that's sort of a cream colour, brown, sort of reddish orange, and I don't know what I would call that. It's not grey. Is that sable maybe? Don't know. And I'm assuming these bits are going to be for the legs, so some wire and a pipe cleaner in brown, a little mat. I'll probably be using my own mat because I've got a nice one. These are the sharp needles. Again, I've got my own needles, plus I've got sort of my own bits and pieces. I'll need to put this in a different bag. Go. So we've got some needles here. Hopefully you can see them. I can't actually see the camera, so I'm hoping it's getting through. And then two little eyes. Go. And then it comes with instructions. I won't open up the instructions because, well, then you'll be able to see how to make it. So I think that's not fair to show on camera, but this kit contains 100% wool for needle felting needles in a tube. They don't come in a tube, they come in a little bag. These are harder to store, I would say, in a bag rather than a tube, so I'll have to see how I can store them myself. Foam to work, glass eyes, pipe cleaner, wire, and colour instructions. And then in terms of ease of making, it says easy peasies for beginners. I am a beginner. I have probably made maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 needle felted items in total, most of them quite small. There's a video if you want to have a look. I did show myself making, I think it was a Christmas bauble. Yes, it was the Christmas bauble I filmed. So that is that. I haven't filmed all of the items I've made, but I think I did show some of the ones that I've made. So I am a beginner. I'll show you the back here. So that's what it needs to look like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give this a go and film myself making this, following the instructions, and then I'll let you know what I think. All right, over to me felting away. Thanks for watching, guys. Editing Nina here. I'm just looking at all the footage I've got, and I've got about 90 minutes in total of crafting time, and I didn't even film all of the crafting of me making the white part of the bird, which took quite a while. I'll put a little photo in here so you can see where I got to with the actual bird itself, the body. So I'm going to cut to me reviewing my thoughts and actually the final bird itself and the reveal. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks everyone for watching. Right then, here is my little robin, finished product, and overall I'm actually quite happy with it. It's not bad at all. It did say to sort of put some PVA glue or hairspray on this or nail polish. I might do that later, but I might try it on a scrap piece of wool first to make sure it looks okay. But overall, he's a cutie pie. Really, really, really cute. So what did I think of the kit? Well, first of all, it does say on the instructions and on the box that it comes with everything you need to complete this, but that's actually not the case. So if I pull out here, there we go, the additional bits or handy to have: scissors, glue, hairspray to tame wet space strands, small flat nose pliers, masking tape for taping the needles together. So I didn't need to tape the needles together. I'm assuming the masking tape for taping the needles together is for when you're wanted to use a multi-tool. So which I've got and used, so I did use this. So to be fair, as you can see, my setup, I've already got some of the tools that you might not come across or didn't come as part of the kit. But overall, I think you could do this as part with everything that you've got in here. The only additional bit that you definitely do need is the flat nose needle pliers, because these were really hard to make. I have to say I did have trouble following the instructions. I had to look up a sort of a YouTube video on how to work with a wire armature. It's the first time I've ever worked with a wire armature. I made a couple of mistakes, but hardly noticeable once you've built the bird, so that's fine. The other stuff that I would recommend that you definitely do use, I think I included it in the clip, is some fabric glue, because whilst I popped these in, I could tell that they would drop out quite easily, so I glued those in. But other than that, all lovely. Would I say that this is a beginner-friendly kit? I wouldn't call it a beginner-friendly kit. Anything with wire armature, and it's the first time I've used wire armature for needle felting, I found it tough, as I mentioned, so I would say this is probably an intermediate. I'm thinking about my niece and nephew. To be fair, my niece is younger. I think this is from age 10, but my nephew, who'll be 10 in a few months, I think would probably want me to do this part. The other thing that I found a little bit difficult is working within the wire armature itself and the sort of the pipe cleaner, because I was hitting it, so it did slow me down. It definitely took me more than 2 hours. I had to take a break after I did the wire armature bit because my hands were killing me. But overall, I really, really like this. And also, I want to show you how much wool I've got left over. So I used a tiny amount of black. I used quite a bit of brown, but still plenty left over. There's plenty of red, not so much grey. I would say, yeah, you probably need maybe a bit more grey, and plenty of body. So if you had the wire and you bought some some eyes, you probably could make something else or a second one out of the leftover wool. So that's good. Value for money. I'm pretty sure I bought this on sale. I think it was around the £13 mark, but I will put it up on screen. I think it's a lovely little project to start off with. Definitely worth giving it a go. But if you are a complete beginner, or if you're buying it for kids, just be prepared to give them a hand, because the wire armature bit was a bit tough. It says time to complete 2 hours. I'm pretty sure it took me longer than that, but again, had to take breaks because of the wire armature, um, but not that much longer. To be fair though, the fact is I used extra tools that aren't included. These are my own tools. So I use this. I use this one here to make to flatten out the wings and then attach them on. I use this not a lot, not as much as I would normally, because it kept hitting the wire armature and the wireframes underneath. So it didn't get to use this as much as I would like. So that does slow you down a little bit. And then I actually used the needles from the kit. These were lovely. I don't know if they're different. I haven't been working with needle felting for long enough. They all look the same to me. I don't think there's any difference. Might be wrong, but they were perfectly fine. I'm going to save these. I'm going to use these again. But yes, I like this kit, and I will be trying more from this company. I think I have 1 or 2 other kits, so probably look out for another video. I do have a kit from another company, or it's not actually a company, it's a small seller. I've got another kit that I will be trying out as well. So yeah, overall worth purchasing. Lovely kit, great supplies, and you can do it without all the extra tools that I used. I just chose to use those tools because they speed things up for me and make my life easier. Right then, everyone, thank you very much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, and as always, let me know if there's anything else you want me to review, as I'm really enjoying making these videos. See you next time.